Welcome to webinar 42. It's October 4th. We're talking about fall light mastery, and we've got some fall light mastery needs coming up. We're 28 days from the end of daylight savings time, so we're going to fall back. And I've got a tip for people and for pets. So let's get the, oh, there it is. Let me start the webinar. Oh, I forgot to share screen. Okay, here we go. So today we're mastering the light, and we're going to talk about daylight, blue light, and vitamin D for metabolic rhythm, but also a super tip for getting ready for daylight savings time to end. So now all of October, our theme is fall lights mastery. And I'm excited because this is the first time I've remembered this early to think about preparing for the change, for the time to fall back. And I was in my friend Holly's house and, right around the time change, and she's like, they know that it's 3 o'clock and they're waiting for their food, because to them it was 3 o'clock, but the clock said 2 o'clock, so they had to wait another hour. And she's like, they're going to be bugging me this whole time. So, you know, we all have to adjust when the clocks change. So there's this great article in Healthline. I love healthline.com. And it talks about how the end of daylight savings time can affect your health. And we've got some great tips from them there, and then some tips that I'm bringing from other research. So today we will discover how daylight sets your body's master clock. Because remember, we've talked in the past, we have multiple body clocks. We have a gut clock, or, yeah, the gut has its own timing, the heart has its own timing, pacemakers. So there are many body systems that have clocks and many body cells that have internal clocks. But the master clock is set by daylight. How blue light helps or not helps, but how blue light disrupts sleep and thereby your metabolism after dark. Why vitamin D is a vitamin for more than just bones. And I have a bonus secret, which is a 4-week rhythm reset for you and your pets before the time change. Like I said, it always sneaks up on me. I'm like 5 days out before I say, oh, I should, change my schedule. I should get ready. I should, and it's really too late to make that big of a difference. But we're gonna smooth out that transition uh, in 2025. Before I get to all the secrets, though, I want to let you know who I am. I'm Dr. Lisa Singletary. I'm also known as the 100-pound weight loss specialist. As someone who's personally lost over 150 pounds, I've developed the 5 M's of total transformation that you can use to transform from the inside out: mindset, macronutrients, micronutrients, motion, and measurement. Now, today, well, even though October has 31 days, there are only 4 Saturdays. So we're combining mindset today, which is why I'm wearing this color shirt, and a what should I say? Not a sprinkling, a flash, a twinkling, a flash of micronutrients. Um, I am a board certified family physician, retired now, and I have a master's degree in public health, which is why I love digging into all these studies. I'm a certified holistic health coach, and I'm passionate about helping you achieve your optimal wellness. So 2006, I was very active in the ballroom dancing world, but I was a very, very heavy girl. And um, we're talking about mindset today. So my joints hurt, my knees were hurting, you know. But as soon as that music went on and we started just doing the steps, all that pain went away until the music stopped. So, um, but that was a wonderful part of my life. And in 2008, I actually gave up ballroom dancing and I gave up my medical practice to go home and take care of my parents. And 8 years later, once they transitioned, I needed my father's wheelchair just to get around the house. I needed a miracle. And I love this cartoon. I used to share it every time I started a class for uh, nursing students, pre-med students, anatomy and physiology students. I just love this class. But I mean this cartoon. But this is something we don't talk about in health and wellness. We don't talk about miracles, but this is actually my disclaimer slide. So this is not a medical consultation. This is not a second opinion. Insurance will not cover me. I'm not diagnosing or curing any medical diseases. I am very serious, though, in saying that I needed a miracle. Now, I happened to plot my weight when I turned 60 through the years. I could remember. And look at that. I mean, I've been on a diet since I was 6. You see how well that did, that worked. So, but even plotting the numbers astounded me because I had read articles about people gaining 1 to 3 pounds every year, usually in the winter. And it didn't really, I didn't really apply that to my own life until I put this uh, chart together. And sure enough, every 10 years, I was 10 pounds heavier until in that middle point, I took a weight loss drug and dropped some weight, had some side effects, stopped the drug, and the trajectory was just like I hadn't taken the drug at all. But in uh, at letter B over there, I learned something. I learned how to uh, not diet, quote unquote, from restriction, but from an abundance mindset. I know that's a little paradoxical, but when I applied giving my body what it needed, I went from the picture on the left to the middle in 8 months and to the right. And I'm still on the journey today, but uh, I want to share some of this goodness with you. So let's get to the secrets. Secret number 1. We want to master the light. So we're talking about daylight, we're talking about blue light, we're talking about vitamin D. So first of all, we know, or we want to be able to harness the benefits of morning light. We want to get that first, within the first hour of waking up, you want to get some of that sunlight. That helps to reset your clock, your circadian rhythm, which is your main uh, timer in your body. Now, evening, the darkness helps to stimulate your melatonin, which helps you to prepare for rest. So we want to balance these two things, the daylight and the evening light. So morning sunlight is the strongest reset for your circadian rhythm. It supports your awakeness, right? Your energy gets going and flowing. You can almost feel it. Well, you can feel it surging in your body. And it helps to balance all of that melatonin that was happening overnight. So the action step number 1, 10 to 15 minutes of walking outside within 1 hour of waking. Get that good morning light. And we're going to multiply the effects, add some synergy by grounding, and add some music. Get a little pep in your step. All right. Secret number 2. Blue light. It's your friend and your foe. So it's helpful, blue light is helpful in the daytime to help you focus and help you be alert. But after dark, it's harmful because it delays your melatonin production and it reduces your REM sleep, which is essential for your health and wellness. It also increases the risk of insulin resistance, weight gain, and late night cravings. So, what are some strategies to reduce blue light exposure? Well, it's, they do make blue blocker glasses or blue light filter glasses. But if you don't have those glasses, and I do recommend them, setting screen time limits. Now, we talk about just in general practice, when you're in front of screens for an extended period of time, every 20 minutes, looking away and refocusing or focus on something farther away. Just give your eyes a rest from the screen, but from the blue light in particular, you can limit the times that you're working, but also limit the time before bed. So put a curfew on your screen time or on your blue light time, 2 to 3 hours before bed, best. At least 1 hour. All right. And yeah, regular breaks. There we go. For your overall metabolic health. So, I meant to take this slide out because I put that other slide in with the cool blue glasses. All right. Okay, secret number 3. Vitamin D. We can call this the sunshine vitamin, true, but it's better to think of it as a metabolic multitasker. It affects your muscle, it affects your mood, it affects your metabolism, it affects so many things. And that Healthline article brings a lot of this out. Vitamin D regulates insulin sensitivity and fat metabolism. It boosts your mood and your immune system. It helps your energy metabolism. It helps your muscle strength, and it helps to lower inflammation. Amazing. So, what can you do? Get your level checked. Get an idea of where your vitamin D is, because especially as we go into the winter, with the daylight diminishing, we're going to get even less from natural sunlight, and we need it, and there's no substitute for actually getting it tested. Bonus secret. Who loves a good bonus? Here we go. I've been waiting to share this with you. Fall back like a pro. So today is October the 4th. It is the first time I've had 4 full weeks to get ready for daylight saving, for the end of daylight saving time. Everybody says daylight savings time. I don't know why that is, but we're going to help to ease into to the end of daylight saving time. So clocks shift back 1 hour on November the 2nd. And it is a sudden change if you don't prepare. It can disrupt your sleep, cranky kids, restless pets, and we have an opportunity to adjust in 15-minute steps. So each week, so we got 4 weeks, make dinner and bedtime 15 minutes later. So let's say your regular bedtime is 6 o'clock, or not bedtime, dinner time, or time for feeding the pet, or, just we'll use 6 o'clock because that was the time on the cute clock that I found. Okay. So for week 1, so starting tomorrow, make it 6:15, just 15 minutes later, and then be consistent throughout the week. And then next week, another 15 minutes. So that would be 6:30. The following week would be another 15 minutes, 6:45, and then the 4th week, you're at 7 p.m. And then magically, when the clocks fall back on November 2nd, you're back to actually 6 o'clock. So you're back on schedule and you have eased into the new time shift. Brilliant. I love it. All right. So today we discovered the secrets. Daylight sets your rhythm. Morning light equals morning energy. Blue light has a double edge. It protects your nighttime. I mean, you need to protect your nighttime rhythm from the effects of blue light. Vitamin D fuels so many things, your mood, your muscles, your immunity, your metabolism, and we can glide into the time change with just 15 minutes every week. But the key is consistency. And when the clocks fall back, it'll be just a breeze. You'll already adjusted. And even if you're watching this later and you aren't able to start the schedule tomorrow, you still got another week where this still helps you ease in to standard time. All right. So I'm excited. This is our fall schedule. We're just starting. So all October will be on Fall Lights Mastery. That'll be our theme. And today we did Master the Light, daylight, blue light, and vitamin D for your metabolic rhythm. Now, some of you may have just stumbled upon my YouTube channel. Some of you might be here at an invitation of someone else, but I want you to be able to join me live. So scan the QR code and you can register to be part of the live Zoom audience every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's at drlisasingletary.online/live-Zoom. Now, we know we do the live Zoom at 11 a.m. every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, but the watch party which is our YouTube premiere, will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel at Dr. Lisa Singletary. And I would love it if you also join me for the watch party for the premiere, because I'll be live in the comments. And I just want to thank you for joining me today, where we have mastered the secrets to fall light. All right. I love you all.